안녕하세요, 길코치입니다. 로드탕과 타케루의 경기가 있었는데요. 원챔피언십에서 원래는 PPV 유료 이벤트로 제공이 될 예정이었지만 시청자가 과하게 몰리면서 서버가 다운됐는지 유료 이벤트가 무료로 유튜브에서 볼 수 있게 되었습니다. 이번에는 태국 3대장 로드탕과 타완차이 그리고 슈퍼렉의 경기를 소개시켜 드리도록 하겠습니다. 이들의 경기가 굉장히 충격적이었는데 한번 함께 보시죠.
Look at the gigantic height advantage for Nabil.
หนึ่งเลยคือเขาเพิ่งเข้ามาชกในรายการวันเป็นครั้งแรกและเป็นประสบการณ์ครั้งแรกของเขา
2 years ago, I'm totally different.
That one hurt him, it's the leg kick. Yeah, that one bothered Nabil. And he crashes to the ground in the very first round. That's it. Superlek in one.
It was a big lesson, and I learned a lot on that fight. It's not going to be the same this time.
สำหรับไฟล์แรกที่เขาแพ้ผมคิดว่าประสบการณ์จนพอหลังจากประสบการณ์ครั้งนั้นทำให้น้องมันแข็งแกร่งขึ้นน้องมันดีขึ้น
If I didn't have that lesson, maybe I wouldn't be here today.
Nabil on 9, making a statement.
The interim one, Bantamweight Muay Thai World Championship. Big right hand that puts down Carrillo. Oh, down goes Carrillo.
I cannot describe the feeling that I had. I was the underdog. Everyone thought that I would lose by knockout, but I really shocked the world.
Nabil is on fire.
Wobbles, big right hand, and down he goes, and this one is over. And now the interim one, Bantamweight Muay Thai World Champion, Nabil Anand.
ทีแรกผมคิดว่าทางด้านนิโคน่าจะชนะได้แต่นาบิลเขามาเกินคาดแล้วก็มาเกินคาดจริงๆมาชนะน็อกนิโคได้ในวันนั้นผมรู้สึกว่าดีใจครับดีใจแล้วก็คิดอยู่แล้วว่าสักวันหนึ่งผมต้องเจอน้องอีกแน่นอนในวันที่น้องเขาเปลี่ยนแปลงตัวเองแล้วในวันที่น้องเขาขึ้นมาใหม่มาชิงแชมป์กับผมอีกครั้งหนึ่งเป็นการแก้มือของน้องอีกครั้งหนึ่งครับ
원챔피언십은 다른 단체와는 다르게 수분 감량을 하지 못합니다. 그래서 체내에 어느 정도 수분을 머금고 있어야 하는 수분 개체를 따로 실시하는데요. 수분 개체는 소변을 채취해서 소변 내에 수분 함유량이 1.025 이하로 떨어져야 수분 개체를 통과할 수 있습니다. 그런데 슈퍼렉은 1차 시기, 2차 시기 모두 1.025 이상이 나와버려서 수분 개체를 통과하지 못했네요. 체중 개체는 성공했지만 수분 개체를 실패함에 따라 원래는 통합 타이틀 매치로 진행될 예정이었지만 슈퍼렉이 수분 조절 실패로 타이틀을 박탈당했습니다. 그래서 논 타이틀 매치로 경기가 진행됩니다. 논 타이틀 매치는 3분 3라운드 진행이 된다는 거 참고해 주시면 감사드리겠습니다.
3-round battle between Superlek and Nabil Anand. If you need clarification, Nabil Anand is the 9-inch height advantage on that one, Rich. I don't know if they knew that. But there we go. Immediately Superlek trying to close that distance, framing out.
And it's going to take a setup. It's going to get, there you go, right there. Good close on the distance. And you can see here this leverage point that Nabil has with the clinch. And Superlek goes immediately to an under clinch just to...
Into Krab Kuong, which means well-rounded in the Thai language. And that's exactly what we expect to see here tonight. A very interesting, well-rounded battle between two of the very best in the bantamweight division. As Nabil enters in, lands a punishing body kick, and inside the clinch they go.
It was almost reminiscent of the way he threw that elbow on Jonathan Haggerty. That little jab came into Superlek's face, kind of disrupted him a little bit there. I don't think he was expecting it to be quite that long.
Nabil is also a switch hitter. He will change stances, keep his opponents guessing as he tries to close that distance. Superlek is throwing that right hand like he's trying to launch a baseball into the upper deck at the Saitama Super Arena. Pay close attention to that right hand.
Watch the big steps that Superlek has to make here, in and out. There's a lot of real estate in legs and hands to outrun there. Superlek's...
Oh, big knee to the body from the Nabil. Superlek is rising. Superlek looks rises. Nabil goes to the head kick. A knockdown. Is a knockdown. A Rivian Cost initial initiates the count. Superlek looks shocked, bewildered, and possibly rocked.
He's not on steady legs here.
Superlek ties up Nabil. Could Nabil Adnan shock the world again? The 10-second clapper is sounded. Can Superlek be saved by the bell as Nabil Adnan goes to the body shot? Superlek is hurt as the head kick comes in. The pain is coming. Oh, I know people say I look like Mario Lopez, Rich Franklin, but I'm going to say it again. Been knocked out. He's never even been knocked down. And Nabil Adnan just knocked down Superlek as Superlek lands a big right hand. Nabil Adnan senses history could be made right now at the Saitama Super Arena as he shifts gears and starts to put it on Superlek.
As this round and fight is progressing, Nabil Adnan is having less and less respect for Superlek's power.
Bill, those knees are generated with so much power. Nabil is a different level, ladies and gentlemen. He has leveled up, but this is still Superlek we are talking about.
Any fighter that faces Nabil Adnan in this weight class is going to run into, because 6'4" as a bantamweight, this is just unheard of.
That right hand comes off like an absolute hammer as it backs up Superlek, who is bloody and battered after a first round knockdown. Tries to come in, runs into an elbow. Superlek with his back against the wall, trying to showcase the world-class Muay Thai that he is known for. Punches Nabil Adnan in the lat. Has to cover so much airspace to get to the head of Nabil.
Superlek's gonna have to switch things up because he keeps trying to land that overhand right. Nabil is wise to it. He keeps leaning. He's so tall that Superlek keeps catching him either in the shoulder or the lat. He's gonna have to feint that right.
Oh, head kick. Superlek's wobbled, shoots in, gets the body lock, saves himself from any unnecessary damage. 18 seconds to go in the second. Oh, body shot. You can hear that ricochet around the Saitama Super Arena.
Yeah, Nabil Adnan's landed several of those coming right into the body, that liver side.
Is Superlek in survival mode as we end the second? The third round. Every fight on this card represents the highest levels in the world. And you are looking at two of the very best bantamweights in the Muay Thai division.
Superlek's gonna need to start feinting that overhand right and come with something else. You see the big windup for it. Watch. He's kind of trying to check the arm with the right hand and then come over top with it at the same time. And the motion is just too big. He's too far away, and Nabil Adnan's able to read it.
Big knee to the body as Superlek circles off. Superlek trying to go after the legs. Nabil throws up the head kick just to check the defense of Superlek as he lands a big knee inside the clinch.
That was too
big. Nabil Adnan frames off, lands with the right knee, and then follows it up with the right hand. Superlek inches forward. Nabil grabs onto both of his hands, showcasing this newfound man strength that he's developed over these last 6 wins since the first time that they met.
Very smart tactic by Nabil. He's so far away, Superlek can't even come close to hitting him, and he's tying up the hands and then throwing the leg kick. Superlek's just at such a distance that he really can't even counter with kicks of his own. The kicking machine has been negated.
Beautiful body kick. You can see those size 15 feet imprinted onto the left lat of Superlek. Knee to the leg. Realizes he only has 60 seconds to go to do the unthinkable, and that is to stop Superlek. Can Superlek come back with 1 minute to go in the third and final round? Superlek stumbles back. I think the wind from that kick, Rich, took Superlek down.
Superlek needs a knockout at this point in time. He's in my scorecard down 2 rounds to nothing. So he's going to have to actually put Nabil down in order to win this match. And Nabil's still been in control this entire round. So I don't even think knocking him down, giving him the 10-8 will be enough to score the victory. He's actually going to have to knock him out.
เอาเร็ว
Let's go
ชู
Decibel Decibel
Oh, big knee to the body. Sends Superlek crashing to the canvas.
Superlek stepped in on that one. It took his balance out from underneath him. That was not a knockdown.
Superlek looks confused, beaten and battered at the end of the third round. Superlek hoists.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Nabil.
You know, Nabil Anand called it earlier this week when he.
過去最強の相手ですし、でも結構パーフェクトに近い選手かなと僕は思ってて、このワンフェザー級でタワンチャイ選手に誰が勝てるんだって今多分なってると思うんですけど、そういったところに関しては僕は失うものはないですし、どんな試合になるか分かんないですけど、結果的に僕が倒して勝つイメージを作ってますね。
ก็อยากจะทำให้มันได้ทุกอย่างเก่งทุกอย่างมีคนถามผมว่าผมจะประสบความสำเร็จคิกบ็อกซิ่งเหมือนมวยไทยไหมตอบเลยว่าแน่นอนครับผมจะเป็นแชมป์คิกบ็อกซิ่งคนต่อไปครับ
Masaki Noiri looks unbelievable here tonight. One of the best kickboxers on the planet. And down he goes again. And it's over. Brutal. Great kicks. The karate black belt.
やっと勝つことができて、ワンの1位になれたというか、やっとワン仕様のノイル正明が見せられるんじゃないかなと思ってますね。日本大会に出れる、しかも対戦相手もタワンチャイという選手、すごい強い選手と組んでもらえて、しかも暫定ですけどタイトルマッチという形で組んでもらえて。
รู้สึกไงที่ได้ไปชิงแชมป์คิกบ็อกซิ่งครับก็รู้สึกเป็นโอกาสที่เร็วแล้วก็เป็นความฝันของผมที่ต้องไขว่คว้าให้สำเร็จความฝันของผมเมื่อก่อนที่เข้าวันแรกคืออยากได้แชมป์มวยไทยพอได้แชมป์มวยไทยแล้วมันคอมพีทแล้วก็อยากได้แชมป์คิกบ็อกซิ่ง
僕の中ではここ一番集大成を見せなきゃいけない。タワンチャイ選手もやってきた歴史があると思うんですけど、僕はこのキックボクシングルールでずっとやってきて、タワンチャイ選手がなんていうんですかね、持ってないような武器というか技の種類で、実際タワンチャイ選手も食らったことがない技とかたくさん持ってるんで。
ผู้ชกผมนุยลี่เขาเป็นนักมวยที่อันตรายนะครับอาวุธเตะขาดีก็มีประสบการณ์คิกบ็อกซิ่งมาผมประมาทไม่ได้เลย
倒しに行かないといけない試合なんで、まあそうですね、タワンチャイ選手を倒すことによってまた新時代じゃないですけど、
รู้สึกเป็นเกียรติที่ได้เป็นตัวแทนไปต่อยนักกีฬาไปต่อยที่ญี่ปุ่นครับก็อยากโชว์ฝีไม้ลายมือที่มวยไทยเนี่ยหรือว่าคนไทยก็ต่อยคิกบ็อกซิ่งได้อยากให้คนญี่ปุ่นได้เห็น
せっかく日本大会でやるんで日本人のスターが生まれなきゃいけないと僕は思ってるんで、今回しっかり倒して勝つことによってやっぱりそのスターへの道に一歩近づけると思いますし、
มันสำคัญมากครับเพราะว่ามันเป็นฝันของผมที่ผมต้องเป็นแชมป์โลก2 กติกา
노이리 마사키와 타완차이의 대결은 킥복싱 대결입니다. 킥복싱은 무에타이와 다르게 클린치가 허용되지 않습니다. 빰 클린치가 허용되지 않고 니킥도 1회로만 제한이 되어 있어서 타완차이는 1라운드부터 딥킥으로 거리를 유지하려는 모습이 보입니다. 이 부분 참고하셔서 영상 봐주시면 감사드릴 것 같습니다.
Just counting the seconds until that left leg is fired.
Tawanchai out of that southpaw stance doesn't quite give Masaki Noiri the ability to utilize his movements. El Takriti, what adjustments will Masaki Noiri make? We saw him struggle a little bit with the southpaw style of Sidichai. Let's see if he was able to figure out the puzzle that is this southpaw genius that will be coming from Tawanchai.
Cut this ring off.
Hard inside low kick landed by Tawanchai as Masaki Noiri continues to press. Nice, beautiful push kick. Sends Noiri
In the way that he normally does, he's showing Tawanchai quite a bit of respect, allowing him to circle out.
He's so sharp. Chris Bachelor warning him about a possible caught kick as he attempted to do it. Tawanchai fires off. Little leg kick of his own as Noiri goes up top. Good pressure, knee to the body from Noiri.
Yeah, I like seeing Noiri close the distance like that. This range, this dangerous range that he's playing in. I don't like this range for him.
Tawanchai uses so beautifully. He throws up that roundhouse kick, and before the foot even comes off, he is sticking a left hand right in your face. Nice little two-hook combination to the low kick.
Yeah, that kick punch combination that Tawanchai does is quite difficult to throw, especially with the power that he throws it with, because he's throwing that left leg with power, and then he throws the left punch off of that, which is very rare, because typically when you're throwing a shot, whatever leg or hand, go ahead and continue to close. He can still implement the calf kick from there.
Tawanchai is definitely a limited edition type fighter, a rare athlete who is capable to do pretty much anything he wants in there. Going up top as Masaki Noiri looks to apply a lot of pressure, but he's just running into a lot of pinpoint accurate shots, Rich.
Not only that, but like when Tawanchai went up top with that last left kick, that was off of Noiri's low kick, and Tawanchai was able to read that kick and time his own kick at the same time the left leg landed as Noiri was bringing in his own kick.
And the scary thing is that Tawanchai is only 25 years old. Beautiful 2-3 combination there. He circles out. Okay, to sit there on the ropes for a second and then spin. Okay, needs to find something to earn some respect. Tawanchai.
Noiri came in and was able to get his back on the ropes, but then Tawanchai just matadored his way right back off these ropes. Like Noiri's on the inside here, now he needs to let go. But he allows Tawanchai once again to escape. He's doing all the hard work, and then once he gets to where he can reap the benefits, he's letting Tawanchai off the hook.
Beautiful left kick to left hand combination landed yet again as he goes inside the leg. The speed of Tawanchai has shifted gears. Let's see if Noiri can match it.
Tawanchai's doing a good job. This is rare for him to use the jab as a way to keep the range.
That was a good right hand landed by Noiri as he continues to stay right in front of Tawanchai.
Noiri needs to get to the inside like that and continue with that volume. Right there, I like the way he's cutting off the ring right there.
He's trying to create a little bit of head movement to counter, but the disrupting shots of that push kick really hinder Noiri's ability to find a rhythm as he's trying to get going here in the second.
Noiri's he's just not getting as close to Tawanchai as he normally does to his opponent, so Tawanchai still has that. When he wins that Southpaw Orthodox matchup we were talking about, right there when he wins that outside battle of the lead legs, Noiri can't throw the low calf kick, and Tawanchai's able to counter with the left. Nice little stiff right hand from Noiri there.
Good. I can see him follow that right hand up with something. He's been able to land successfully with that right hand. I can see the volume count, the combinations start to flow from Masaki Noiri. Does a great job of mixing the levels as well, going body to the head, to the legs. Let's see if he can start to put some combinations together as he lands with a big right hand.
Action. Thank you.
Making the shots count. Masaki on home soil.
Let's go.
Masaki Noiri presses forward as Tawanchai pulls at the lead hand. Kick punch again. Four-punch combination. Narrowly missing the mark for Tawanchai. Good defense showcased by Noiri.
That's right. That's when Noiri needs to pull the trigger once he gets to the inside.
Good right hand again landed by Noiri.
I like that step-in knee from Tawanchai. Even if it doesn't land, it gives Noiri something different to think about so that he can reset. Fake that push kick right there. Matador his way back out to the center.
Definitely the strike count is in favor of Tawanchai. Let's see, as we reach the halfway point of this match, if Noiri can increase the volume or if he's going to choose to pick his shots carefully and choose power over volume.
Noiri needs to be careful with that left leg because you can see his entire right arm there, the shoulder, the lat, even the forearm. Good step-in knee right there again by Tawanchai. Nice follow-up by Noiri. Those are the hand combinations. He needs to get busy.
Knocking down Tawanchai in the third round. Noiri looking as surprised as the commentary booth. Masaki Noiri is bringing the heat, Rich.
And the crowd is on their feet right now. This was completely unexpected. And this is Noiri right here. He gets busy. It only takes one punch from him to get this done.
Knocking down Tawanchai with a big uppercut. He's continuing to swarm, putting combinations together, going to the body with 70 seconds left to work. Tawanchai could be fine. He did! Masaki Noiri has shocked the world!
Wow. That's 2 rounds from me tonight. Unexpected.
Oh, has exploded. Japan is on their feet for their hometown hero, Masaki Noiri. Rich, run us through it.
Yeah, Masaki Noiri was coming in right here. This is that pressure that I was talking about, that inside work that he needed to do. And he came over top with that right hand, beautifully timed. Tawanchai was stepping in with the knee. He dropped his cover hand. Noiri timed that perfectly. But coming to the inside, it's this pressure that Tawanchai just has trouble dealing with. He had that trouble with Nabil. And like I said, Noiri does it exponentially better than Nabil. Come to the inside here, and it was this volume where the referee just finally had to step in and stop this match.
Look at that uppercut. Sealing the deal in Japan, that left hand. Forcing Chris Batchelor to jump in and stop the fight as Masaki Noiri achieves.
After 1 minute and 55 seconds in the third round, for your winner, by way of technical knockout, and champion of the world, Masaki Noiri.
What a beautiful performance.
노이리 마사키는 이제 통합 타이틀 매치를 슈퍼본과 치르게 되었습니다. 과연 노이리 마사키는 슈퍼본을 이기고 통합 타이틀을 차지할 수 있을까요? 여러분들은 누가 이길 것 같은지 한번 댓글로 자유롭게 남겨주세요.
ロッター選手と戦うためにやってきたし、ワンに来たのもそれが一番の理由だったんで。
This guy is a beast. Rodtang!
เต็มร้อยแน่นอนไม่มีปัญหาได้เจออย่างสมใจแน่นอนครับคิดว่าไฟนี้มันเป็นไฟที่ดีที่สุดที่ทุกคนได้เห็นผมต่อสู้มา
Piercing through the guard. But this is where Takeru is so dangerous. The finishing instincts. Come on, bring it. What is it go? In the main event, a super fight for the Asian with years of experience that have prepared him for this very moment. With this aggression and this hunger and desire to end the person standing in front of him.
What a matchup this is going to be.
If I ruled the world, I'd sail the oceans far away.
もう一回リングに立つことは難しいのかなっていう直後はそういう気持ちだったんですけど。
Superlek with a successful title defense.
本当その痛みは過去1でしたね。無理なのかなっていう思いがあったんで、負けた時はここで続けた理由っていうのがロッター選手の存在だ。試合決まって嬉しさともうワクワクとこう込み上げてくる感じで。
Come colliding together on the biggest fight night in the main event.
攻撃力と技術力とメンタルの強さと、全て兼ね備えてる選手だし、世界最高のストライカーっていうのはその称号が僕が欲しい称号なんで、僕ほどのパンチをもらったことないと思うんで、僕のパンチもらったら倒れると思います。
ผมคิดว่ามันเป็นไฟท์ที่นรกแตกแน่นอนแล้วไม่อยากให้ทุกคนพลาดโดยประการทั้งปวงครับเราได้เจอซูเปอร์สตาร์ญี่ปุ่นจริงๆแบบที่ดีที่สุดผมก็จะพยายามให้ดีที่สุดเพื่อที่จะรับชัยชนะกับประเทศไทยของผม
ロッタ選手と僕の試合は僕は世界で一番盛り上がる試合になると思うし世界で一番面白い殴り合いができる試合だと思ってるんでここは絶対日本のファンに勝つ姿を見せたいな
อยากให้ทุกคนได้จำแล้วก็ได้เห็นคู่ผมได้เกิดขึ้นในวันนั้นแล้วก็ผมคิดว่าไฟล์นี้มันเป็นไฟล์ที่ดีที่สุดที่ทุกคนได้เห็นผมต่อสู้มาตั้งแต่ตลอดชีวิตที่ผมต่อสู้มาแล้วมันเป็นไฟล์ที่ใหญ่ที่สุดจริงๆ
5 rounds in flyweight kickboxing and we are underway.
Mitch, I don't know how you made it. You kept saying that you couldn't wait, but here we are.
Here we are, Rich Franklin. As the heartbeat rings out around the Saitama Super Arena, they open up with leg kicks on each other. Rodtang takes control of center ring. Rodtang says that he believes that the legs of Takeru have not fully healed from his bout with Superlek. He plans on exploiting that hole and going after that lead leg. But right now the hands are doing good work as Takeru drops his hands.
Yeah, Rodtang hit a 2-3 combination right there. Caught Takeru, completely snapped his head around.
Nice leg kick landed by Takeru as Rodtang attempts to answer with one, comes up empty. Rodtang very light on that lead leg, typical Muay Thai style. As Takeru looks to close that distance on the back foot now. Rodtang lands with a big left hand! Takeru, can he answer the count issued by Olivier Coste? One big shot sends Takeru crashing to the canvas. And he cannot! Rodtang knocked out round one! And just that...
Your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has called a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 20 seconds in the very first round. For your winner, by way of knockout, Rodtang!
We talked about Rodtang making weight this time, not messing around. He was actually training through Ramadan, fasting. He talked about how he fasted during his entire camp and then broke fast during fight week. He said you're allowed to do that as long as you his performance.
많은 사람들의 기대를 모았던 타케루와 로드탕의 대결은 로드탕의 KO 승리로 막을 내렸습니다. 그리고 이 경기는 파이터 오브 더 나이트에 선정이 되었고 로드탕은 $50,000 보너스를 타게 되었습니다. 자, 이렇게 태국 3대장 로드탕, 타완차이, 슈퍼렉의 경기를 소개해드렸는데요. 재밌으셨다면 구독과 좋아요 남겨주시고 이 경기에 대한 소감을 자유롭게 댓글로 남겨주시면 감사드리겠습니다. 지금까지 길코치였습니다. 감사합니다.
That initial hook that landed, and then he steps back in, recalibrates with the second hook, and nearly knocks Takeru through the ropes. Beautiful performance from Rodtang. Congratulations to him.